This is Fox 31 News. Clear, credible, complete.
A campaign ad used in the governor's race has led to federal charges being filed against an ICE agent.
Those ads accuse now Governor Bill Ritter of giving plea bargains to illegal immigrants accused of drug crimes while he was Denver District Attorney. Fox 31's John Bowman is live with how those commercials led to criminal charges. John?
Well, the U.S. Attorney in Wyoming has filed 3 separate charges against a special agent for the Homeland Security Agency. Those charges claim that he exceeded his authorized access to government computers.
Case file: Carlos Estrada Medina, illegal alien, felon.
An ad that began the furor.
He's arrested again for the sexual abuse of a minor.
Then candidate Bill Ritter said his opponent got the information used in the ad illegally. He confronted his opponent on a Fox 31 debate.
This ad utilizes, there's only one way to make the connection that your campaign has made regarding that conviction out in San Francisco, and that's utilizing a federal criminal database that you cannot use for anything other than law enforcement purposes.
Today, the U.S. Attorney's Office agreed with Ritter, filing 3 charges against 38-year-old Cory Voohris, an agent with Immigration and Enforcement.
Somebody broke the law. It is illegal.
At the time, Beauprez feigned ignorance, saying an overzealous campaign staffer put the ad together.
We were given information from an extremely credible informant. We verified that that was authentic.
But Progress Now Action, a political watchdog group, didn't leave it right there.
I just wanted to deliver this petition of 12...
demanding an investigation, putting pressure on the feds.
It looked as though the right wing was misusing government for political gain.
Bobby Clark of PNA.
And that was a pattern that we were seeing around the country, and it's good to see that the justice system is working.
Had the substance of the attack not been ignored, could have caused Ritter some real problems, but Beauprez gave Ritter the opening.
That political consultant Katie Atkinson says helped Bill Ritter become the governor of the state. Now, Tom Tancredo, who was a big supporter of Beauprez, had to comment today, and he said the charges about Mr. Voohris are disturbing in the very political environment of this case. And the governor, who is also out of state, said, "I always believe this incident involved a very clear violation of law and a breach of the public trust." Now, each of the 3 charges filed against Mr. Voohris could cost him up to a year in jail and a possible fine of up to $100,000. Libby?
All right, John Bowman live tonight in Denver.